week I learned a couple of hard lessons and am having to admit a few things that I don't like to admit. One, I don't like to admit that I'm ever wrong. And two, I don't like to admit that I'm not very good at following directions. I hate recipes. I can't sew with a pattern. I just have to do it my own way. So this week I asked Brandon about redoing our stairs. He said it was way too big of a project to tackle in the middle of all of our already unfinished projects and that we needed to wait. And I thought, it's not that big of a deal. I'll just tear the carpet off and paint the riser and stain the top of the stair. I watched a couple of tutorials on it, thought this was no big deal. We had the paint, we had the stain, it wasn't gonna cost us anything. So I ripped the carpet up, and at the last stair, I looked up in time to see him watching me, and he just shook his head. So long story short, the tutorials that I watched, when they took their carpet off the stairs, the actual stair part was decent wood. Ours happened to be particle board, which we couldn't stain. So a trip to Lowe's, and a couple $100 later, we were able to finish the project. So in this video today, you'll see Brandon teaching me, being very patient with me on how to fix the stairs. He showed me that I need to follow the directions, follow the rules. I have to learn how to read a tape measure, which I still can't do. My dad would be so disappointed in me. But they're gonna look great, and I appreciate that he took the time to show me and help me. So I hope you enjoy this video. Like I said, it's hard for me to admit that I'm wrong, but I was definitely wrong on this one, and I will learn my lesson. So stay tuned to see what the stairs looked like before and after in the process of redoing those.
So we're replacing the top plate or the kicker on the stairs, and so Jill picked these up today at Home Depot, but they're obviously longer than what we need, so I'm going to cut them down to 35 1/8, which will leave, there's just a little bit of play in the stairs. Some are 35 1/8, some are 35 3/16, some are 35 1/4. But we'll put this down and then we can silicone what we need to on the edges just to fill it in nice and right. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this and get it to the right measurement, and then we've got another 10 or 11 that we've got to cut after that. So
Measure twice, cut once.
yeah. So I've got to raise my blade up about there, and should be good. Okay, so to take these off, you have to get a crowbar, work underneath, work them up loose. Once you get them worked loose, there's nails in this set holding the backboard, but we're not able to get those out, so I'm going to take a Sawzall, cut those nails, and then we'll finish dressing those. But then that'll open and expose our underside, our storage unit. But we'll put the new plate on top of this, and then we'll put a front facial on after. So. Now you want to make sure nobody's going to be using the stairs, because if they step on here, they're falling clear down to the bottom. I grabbed some liquid nails for subflooring, since it's going to have a lot of walking on it. But I'm just going to run a bead on this. That'll help keep the squeaks. As you can tell, these are pretty squeaky stairs. Run your bead on that to help secure it. And you take your replacement board, put it down like so, and then I'll get the nail gun and I'll run a couple nails down each side and a couple on the front. So I'll grab that and we'll do that next.
Okay, so now that we have the stair on, we're gonna measure to make sure that the stairs are square. So that one's at 11.25. And this one's just a little bit over that. So not quite square. So before we do any more projects, we are going to tackle the tool shop because we can't find anything we need. So normally you would want to do this with a rubber mallet, but since we can't find the rubber mallet, we're going to use this nice straight board and a hammer. So we're just going to get it flush to the stair, and then we're just going to give it a couple light taps and hope that we get it where we need it. So we're what, 11.25 over here, and how do you feel about that?
What's it at?
It needs a little bit.
Can I give it a little bit more?
Looks pretty dang good to me.
So push one side down and then lift up on the other side, because use your pry bar and pry in the very back if you can. And try and lift it without damaging your new step. Okay. Right down the middle. And then you want to get both sides too. Okay. Here's your tape measure. What do you think, Hank? Huh? What do you think? Is Mom doing a good job? Well, babe, the stairs are about 95% done. We just got a little touch-up paint and some caulk to put in the cracks. What are your thoughts about it?
I think they're beautiful. I love them. They don't squeak.
They don't squeak. That's a good thing, huh?
And they look really good. Although that was our one alarm when the boys came home. We always knew they were home.
Knew they were home or if they were sneaking out, right? They've never snuck out, thank goodness. I think they knew they'd get busted, but...
Bo was busting, huh, buddy?
So you learned a couple new skills and everything. Staining.
Staining.
How to do stairs.
How to do stairs.
How you feeling? Ready to take on the Empire State Building?
No, but I might tackle something else.
Yeah, let's get a few other things done first.
Come home, you'll be like, oh, check us out. Subscribe, like, watch, tell your friends. Thanks for watching. We love you. Hank loves you. Bo loves you. Have a great night.